Okay, you all are a very nosy group. I saw a Reddit thread that speculated about whether or not I have had a hair transplant. I didn't have a hair transplant. I had 3,500 hairs transplanted. I've been bald for 11 years now. I'm actually not bald as some people. Use your imagination. Dude, like pretty much like this area here is pretty much bald, and I have a lot of balding on my crown as well. I got it done October 22nd, and today is November 12th. I am 21 days post-op. I am gonna show you my hair. I'm gonna show you, so calm down. Savannah, slow down. I'm gonna answer all your questions. In fact, no, I'll show you at the end of the video. This is my vlog on my journey. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. And if you would like to support me even more, or the things we're doing here at Purse First Studios, please go over to the YouTube page, Purse First Studios. You can subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you can see some amazing content by queer people that is for queer audiences. This is the GGT, this is for the girls, the gays, and the theys. All right, back to the program. In 2 days, I am going to have a hair transplant. First of all, it's a little bit scary. A lot of you know me as a bald person. I have been bald since you met me on RuPaul's Drag Race 10 years ago. I was 29. I started shaving my head like at 28. I got one bad haircut, and some of y'all origami, structures, sculptures, scaffolding on your head to hide that you're balding. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I don't know, something about getting like a hair transplant just seemed like it wouldn't be me. Like I wouldn't do this. Like just, I don't know, not me. Cut to, here I am. I have a couple of friends who've done it. Publicly, my friend Mateo has spoken about it very publicly. He has a whole special called Heartbreaks and Hair Plugs. I want to give it a shot. At first I was gonna go to Turkey because I found this place in Turkey that specializes in doing black people's hair. And I'm like, well, I'm gonna go to the place that does black hair. And Gigi Good is busy. Years ago, I got some chin filler from this guy named Dr. Truesdale. He started posting hair transplants. He's teamed up with a different doctor who does hair transplants at the Crown Institute in Beverly Hills. You heard correctly, Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills! Beverly Hills, honey. I'm gonna show you guys my hair loss. I have not been shaving my head because they're gonna need to pull hair from somewhere. So, play some dramatic music here. This feels like when that guy dreamed feel the space. All right, this is what I got. So it's actually, I am bald. I am someone who, like, I've seen people worse than this not shaving their heads. I'm not saying no names. When y'all might watch this video. I have obviously significant hair loss here in the front and then here on my crown. I actually don't know what I'm gonna do with hair. I haven't had hair for over a decade. Relearning to do drag with hair will be a bit difficult. When I started doing drag, I had hair, but that was like pretty short-lived. Like I started drag at 23 and I lost my hair at 27. This feels so naked. I have to put my hat back on. This feels so exposed. I'm a little bit nervous about this journey because I won't be able to wear wigs for a while. I won't be able to wear hats for like a few weeks or even scarves for a few days. So a lot of my friends who have had hair transplant have done several, and I'm pretty bald. So I'm like, I might have to go back for more than one. Will this process be so grueling that I will not want to go back and do it again? I don't know, but I know that by the time I turn 40, I'm gonna be shitting on you hoes. I'm gonna take you guys on my journey. You're gonna get to meet my doctor. You're gonna get to see my hair transplant. You're gonna get to see if I have to redo something, you'll be there. You'll see it. If it goes great, you'll be there. You'll see it. If it goes south, you'll be there and you'll see it. So come with me to get hair transplant surgery. Okay, it is 6:14 in the morning. I am headed to Dr. Drummond's office, the Crown Hair Institute in Beverly Hills. My lovely partner has agreed to drive me to and from. And I think I'm gonna be there for maybe 12 hours. I'm more nervous about the results than I am about the procedure, to be honest, because I imagine that I'll probably just fall asleep if I can. And if I can't, I'll probably just look at TikToks. I can look at TikToks for hours. But yeah, by the way, y'all, I'm awake. Making eye contact with a man ripping hair out of my head for 12 hours. Looking him in his eyes, being like, hello. Did you know that people are awake during C-sections? Awake. That's crazy. Do you know what a C-section is like? Okay, so they cut the skin and they pull out the baby. So what I'm saying is, call your mother today. Yeah, I'm headed there now. I'll let you guys see. I'll be back when I'm in the space. I'm not be pulling anything over my head for a hot minute.
Right.
So I gotta figure out what it's gonna be.
Well, we have a blanket for you also, in case you didn't bring your Snuggie.
So fashionable.
Yes.
Hey, it'll be so quiet.
Put your chin down to your chest. Perfect. Going to necessarily put you to sleep. It's just going to relax you a little bit. The fact that you don't drink, that lets us know we just start off with a little bit less than we would with other individuals.
I have not drank in 17 years.
Well, we won't give you drink, but we will give you just a little bit of Valium. The nitric oxide, it hits, but then it wears off pretty fast. So
how long does that last? Like just a few minutes or like?
5 to 10 minutes.
Okay. That seems a little loud.
This is what it's going to be like today. I already know. We want to have what I would like to call age-appropriate hairline. Right? We're not 15 anymore. Okay. When we do these grafts, okay, we are literally planting seeds that are going to be there forever. So you can't touch these grafts for 10 days, okay? And what's happening during that time is the scalp is closing around the hair follicle, and then that follicle is basically getting its roots and getting its blood supply, etc. So that's what keeps everything going. Remember, these aren't hairs that we're transplanting. These are essentially seeds that have stem cells inside of them. The stem cells are what continuously push out more hair. So you'll be able to do whatever you want to do. You'll be able to grow locks if you want to.
You want locks, baby?
Sure, we can both get locks.
You look so cute with locks. Andy, you gonna do locks?
I don't know if I should do that.
Is there a level of baldness where you're like, it's a wrap?
Absolutely.
Like, did Dr. Phil get a surgery?
No.
It'd be like 20 surgeries.
This is what I would say. I'll take that back. We
can trash Dr. Phil.
We can pull hair from anywhere. Chest hair, pubic hair, anywhere that grows hair. Say you take someone like, who's the coach? Deion Sanders. Stages for male pattern hair loss are from stage 1 all the way to stage 7.
7 is the cul-de-sac.
He was at like 5 to 6. A normal procedure like this, you're talking about 3,000 to 3,500 grafts, anywhere between there. He had a procedure that was 7,700 grafts.
Jesus.
So you can do it as long as you're willing to take the time and then remove all of the other hair as well.
Yeah. Joe Biden had that. He's not open about it, but if you look at pictures of him from like the 90s, he was bald.
Yeah. And he came back. He had a restaurant.
He has to go back in the house. Joe Biden, honestly, you ain't that girly pop. Is it true that it's maternal?
So it is. It's very interesting. The gene that is most strongly associated with hair loss is called the androgen receptor gene. It's on the X chromosome, and you only get an X from your mom. The sensitivity of your body to androgen receptor, and specifically to DHT, and how the androgen receptor responds to DHT, that follows along the maternal pattern. So we say it's essentially comes from your mom.
I have 3 bald uncles.
That gives you all the information that you need to know then. He's like, come on, Doc.
I'm just eating gummies. I like gummies a lot. Y'all got Netflix?
What's that?
I got Netflix.
So we're ready. So come over here. Take a seat in this big chair over here.
Oh boy. Alright. I'm about to ruin his algorithm. It's about to be all Drag Race. He's like, what's the pit stop? Whenever I come here, Dr. Drummond makes some like sports reference that I do not understand. And I just be like, I don't think I like right around movies anymore. Can I just do it? Oh wait, what's that documentary? The crazy one about the school thing?
The one with the mom?
Oh, catfish. Something
No.
catfish.
I thought it was something catfish.
The high school catfish.
But if some of your best work comes
So I'm
out
gonna
of
go
this.
ahead.
Oh, I'm gonna be high. It's
I'm gonna
crazy.
grab it.
We don't want to say hi. You will be comfortable.
I'll be sipping on that scissor.
Lenore, you know what
Yes.
scissor is?
No.
Come on, Lenore. You gotta learn these terms.
Sipping on that scissor.
3 Stage Mafia.
Hey! It's promethazine with codeine. Add it with a little bit of Sprite. That's what I heard.
I was at a party once. This guy was sipping some lean, allegedly. It was Lil Wayne.
Okay, you can go ahead and put it in your mouth.
Okay. Oh,
And he's going to tell you. Just start
that was
breathing.
perfect.
It's gonna be a fun day. There you go. See those needles moving. Perfect.
What if I'm in? Oh, my voice off first.
All right, we're gonna start now.
Wait,
Yes. Take deep breaths.
wait, I'll up.
Yeah, that's exactly what we want.
Whoa. Oh, shit. Oh.
Good. That's why they call it laughing gas.
Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, I can't even tell what you're doing. Oh, you turn this off. You think you slick.
I did not turn it off.
No. Wait, what you got in your hand? What is that doing?
So right now, I'm numbing you.
That's
So
the numbing stuff?
this is the numbing stuff right now.
I know what that's called. Hold on, don't say it. Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Because people think it's the one, but it's the other one. Something side, knocks aside.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
Right? Am I right?
You are right. Nitric oxide.
No, it's nitric oxide. I saw this in Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what they use.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Steve Martin. Not Steve Martin. Steve, is it Steve Martin? Yeah, and he's talking about nitric oxide and how the. Is this making my voice deep? Oh, Novacaine. No, it's not Novacaine. Lidocaine.
Lidocaine.
You're using Lidocaine. That's what I was trying to say. I told you I knew what I was talking about.
Wait, come on back. You gotta put the tube in your mouth,
I'm
or
sorry.
we're all gonna get high.
And Marcaine?
And Marcaine, yes.
The whole Caine family.
You got all the-
Lida and Marca and Nova. From the legendary house of Caine. Give it up for Nova and Lida and Marca and Trixa and Nixa and Soda. They should let me name drugs.
They should.
I can't do this for 12 hours. 12 hours of this would be crazy.
Yeah, we don't need to do that.
I don't want to do this for 12 hours.
No,
I can
you don't
do
have
it
to.
for a little bit, but I can't do it for 12 hours.
More.
Oh, do people do this? How do people get high like this all the time?
I don't know.
Crazy.
Okay.
Okay, I take that. Can't do this for 12 hours. I don't want to be high for 12 hours. I can't be high like this for 12 hours.
You won't be.
I don't want to be high for 12 hours. I want to be sober. I used to do drugs. I used to get drunk. I used to suck computer duster.
You know?
I feel like if you're doing Whippets, you're kind of like. I used to go for the hard stuff, computer duster. We used to go down to Best Buy and buy computer duster. Turn it upside down, so that way you guys don't do that. Turn it upside down and then you go crazy. And
That's what you don't do. Like you're telling folks what not to do.
Not to do that.
Right.
And then I moved to New York City, and then I got sober. My drag name used to be Kitten with a Whip. Oh, okay. I think I'm sober again. Ask me a sober question. I don't want to do drugs.
Now, you should not feel this at all. Feel this,
You know, I feel some pressure.
but not pain.
No.
Nope.
What you doing?
Nothing at all.
Can I look at it with a mirror?
You don't want to look at this.
Yeah, what you doing now?
I'm adding fluid in. So we add a lot of fluid in to make that skin very, very, very tight so that when we...
Tight.
Yes.
Kind of like your vagina.
Yes, similar to that.
Yeah, I think I might still be a little high. That's a reference from Drag Race. You know I won on Drag
I
Race?
do know that you won, yes.
I only did it one time though. My best friend did it 3 times. Yeah, she's great. She's a really good drag queen. Well, my best friend lost it the first time, and she didn't deserve to win. She won it the second time, and then she did deserve to win. Then they did a season with all the winners, but they didn't invite me back to the all winner season.
Why? Because they knew you would win?
You know, I heard a rumor it's because they wanted this other girl to win. And I think I would have probably beat her. But she's doing great now. She's actually my friend. Her name is Jinx Center. She's on Broadway. You know, I'm going to Broadway. My dream is going Broadway. My
That
head
is
feels
awesome.
so numb. You put that fluid up in there, Henny.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this tooth is fake. Yeah, I chipped it 5 times. One time I chipped it, I fell off a bike. And then one time I hit a dumpster with my face.
And then one time I was chewing on some aluminum foil. And then one time I was chewing on a fork. And then one time I ran into a glass door at Dr. Call's house. And I left a dent in the door. And that was the last time. And I chipped his tooth 5 times, which is kind of gaggy. Now you are gagging. The situation is gaggy. Or I was gagged.
You were gagged.
Because of the gaggy situation.
All right, I'm not gonna get canceled by saying gaggy.
No. If you got canceled, that would be gaggy. Oh my God, my head is numbed in a month. You know, I have a really high pain tolerance. Did I tell you that?
You did not tell me that.
Can I tell you a secret? Sometimes when I'm showering, I turn the heat, the water up really hot. And then I put it on the small of my back, and it burns. And I can only stand it for like 2 seconds. And then when I was younger, I used to take the paper, and you lick your lips, and then you put the paper on your lips until it dries, and then you pull it off, and then you put lemon juice on your lips, and it burns. I don't know that it felt good, but it felt interesting. But then the other kids started calling me weird, so then I started doing it. And you know what, in their defense, I was a little, what is that?
Meditation.
It's like, you trying to reset my chakras? Still putting fluid in my head? That's a good name.
Mm-hmm.
It's my daughter, Temessa. One of their names.
Kayla and RJ.
Oh, that's a cute name. I'm gonna try to have some kids. What are we gonna name our kids, Tal?
Caleb and RJ.
Very, very busy schedules. They all tell me this is like the best sleep that they've had in a long time.
Wow.
Because it forces you to do what you don't want to do, which is relax.
All right, so tell us a little bit about this dream.
Okay, so me and Lenor have like a frenemy situation.
Okay.
Earlier in the day, the remote control I did drop the remote control, but then I think Lenor did something to it and it stopped working. So then she tried to blame it on me.
Okay.
And she was like, well, someone dropped it. And I was like, well, girl, I ain't that high. And I tried, sister. So then I fell asleep and I had this dream that there was like a cafeteria here, like a big cafeteria. So I went to the cafeteria and then I felt like I dropped a vape. But I don't have a vape on me, to be clear. I don't have one.
No.
But Lenore picked it up and she was like, you can't vape. You can't vape. So she took my vape and I was kind of annoyed. And then we didn't go to Mount Rushmore, but we went to this place that looked like Mount Rushmore. And she kept being like, that's Mount Rushmore. And I kept being like, girl, that is not Mount Rushmore. There was like 16 people on this thing. And I kept being like, girl, that's not Mount Rushmore. And she was insisting that it was Mount Rushmore. So I don't know what that means for me and Lenore. Maybe we're going to be best friends.
I love it.
And we're going to take a road trip.
All right, Bob, you're at the final stages right now.
Mm-hmm.
How are you feeling? How has the day been so far?
Well, I've been kind of in and out. There's been some really fun moments. A lot of my partner is here, so it was really nice to see him. My dog, and you've all been very friendly, which is really nice. Except the remote issue, and she knows who she is. Just kidding.
I love it. I love it.
Wait, can we possibly film in here really quickly just to get your
Yeah.
final?
Hold that for me.
I can hold all this for you. Okay, baby, how are you feeling?
Oh, okay. I'm really drowsy. I'm on Valium, and I was on nitrous oxide all day. Well, not all day. That's a bit hyperbolic. I did it twice, and that shit had me fucked up. And then they tried to get me to do it again, and I was like, I don't want to do it a third time. I thugged it out. But I was asleep most of the time because the Valium put me to sleep. And now, I don't feel any pain. I feel great. He told me I could go play League of Legends right now if I wanted to.
That's great. If you want it, we can set it up for you.
Ooh.
I don't know if you should bend down.
Oh, I can't bend over, she said.
Yeah. Do you want to say anything else?
I'm hungry.
All right, we can play some food order for you on the way
All I
home.
ate was some Popeyes today. Because you have so much hair, you don't need this. No, I think I want Godoy to make me some of these that aren't so hideous. Hey! Oh, excuse me, I'm at Taco Bell. I look like I work at the hospital. I'm actually feeling pretty good right now. I'm sobering up quite a bit.
Feel like you're good to drive?
I honestly think I could drive right now.
Can you do the alphabet backwards?
I could never do the alphabet backwards, but let me see. Z, Y, X, T. No, I could never do the alphabet backwards. Could you do the alphabet backwards?
Yeah, Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, R.
That's what I just
U.
said.
Yeah.
But I could do other stuff. Give me a test.
Who won season 15 of Drag Race?
15?
Yep.
Okay, 11 was Evie. And then Evie stepped down and gave the crown to Jada. And then Jada stepped down. Oh, it's the most recent one. Ain't it Nymphia win?
Yep.
Ain't she the reigning queen?
Yep.
Wait, you trying to be funny? Wait, it is Nymphia win. No, it's On Your Nerve.
There we go. And who won season 15?
You just said that. It's On Your Nerve. See, you thought you were slick.
You got me.
You got me.
It was On Your Nerve. Yeah, she better do kinky boots.
Okay, this is day one post-op. Y'all, the surgery took forever. I got there at 6:30 in the morning. I left at 11:30 at night. But I did watch almost all of that Unknown Number documentary. I mean, spoiler alert, that woman is crazy. I was like, this is insane. But this is not about that, sorry. I have a little bit of itching today. I'm gonna show you. Gruesome alert, I guess. But you're about to see my head. So like, get into it. I'm headed to the doctor's office now to get my bandages removed. But this is, girl. So this is obviously my main area where I was, is there lint in there? That can't be good. I just used this thing. This is the main area where they did, I got 3,500 grafts because it just bald. And then, I don't know how this looks. I can't even tell. Oh, there's blood. I'm sorry. I gave you guys an alert. I haven't even showered today. I don't know if I'm allowed to shower. I spray this on my head every hour on the hour. And then I take some medicine. Oh, I think I take some medicine right now, actually. I have this little medicine bag that I carry around. It's not a medicine, it's a bag I put medicine in. It's methylprednisolone, which is, I guess, different than prednisone. I'm supposed to take one after lunch. You think it's after lunch yet? No, it's still morning. It's 10:20. These are disgusting, by the way. They taste so bad. And then I have medicine for nausea, which I was getting nausea medicine. I never have nausea. Honestly, I really don't get sick. All right, I'm off to the doctor right now. I'm gonna take y'all with me on the journey, and I'll see you at the Crown Hair Institute.
I am at day 10 of my hair transplant, and I still have lots of little scabs on my head, and I do have a lot of ingrown hairs on my donor side, which has been a little bit stressful because they're ingrowns and they're painful, and I knew I would get ingrowns because I can't even shave. If I shave, I'll get ingrown, let alone if I have, hair sucked out of my head. So that's been a little bit rough. Honestly, this area, it's a little dry because there are scabs you can see, and my head is still quite numb. Tonight I'm gonna try to wash my hair gently using some of the shampoo that Dr. Drummond gave me. But I made a mistake the other night. I put the conditioner around my head or the shampoo around my head, so I'm realizing now, because I'm just running it over my head, I'm mixing the shampoo into like this container that I have. Like I mixed the shampoo in this to-go container that I got from probably a Chinese restaurant. And then I pour the soapy water on my head and then gently with 2 fingers massage. And not many of the scabs are coming off. They're really in there. Like 2 came off the other day in my hand. I was so excited that some of them finally came off, and it feels quite firm to the touch. Outside of the donor area, there's not really much pain. I'll show you the back of my head now. I'll try. That is my donor area. 10 days out.
Okay, I'm day 11 post-op, and here's where I'm at. So Dr. Drummond gave me this like silicone massager that I rubbed slightly on my donor site, and I actually think it helped with the ingrown hairs. It actually feels much better today. There's not a ton of itching, but thankfully, some of my scabs actually started coming off in the shower last night. And I gotta say, pouring the warm water over your head is like the best part of your day. If you wear bras or if you wear pantyhose, if you wear heels, that's the feeling of pouring the water over your head. It is, I do it like 3 or 4 times in one shower. It feels so good. I feel like my scabs are just they're lodged in there, but I've been very careful. I slept upright for 7 days, not 3 days. I'm actually still kind of sleeping upright because the donor site is a little bit sore. And I have not cuddled in my partners in 11 days. It's been really hard. But I cuddled other guys, no kidding. I still am sleeping separately because I can't really be touched too much, but I can sleep on my stomach now, facing down. There's no pain. I am ready. I do want the scabs to come off. I looked up online, and apparently because they're so lodged in there because I was so careful with them, but I would like for them to start coming off so that I can stop being so delicate with my head. And apparently day 14 is when I can like wash my hair like normal. So that's like 4 days away. Right now, it's hard to see the finish line for feeling normal again on my head, but we're in the neighborhood, and I still can't work out. I can't do anything that requires me to sweat, so I'm just, taking it easy. So that's me on day 11. Okay, I just massaged a lot of my scabs off of my head. Not all of them, but a lot of them. This is day 14. This is what we're working with. It looks sparse up there, but that's more than I've had in a really long time, so. Okay, it is day 15 post-op. I have pretty much gotten almost every single scab off of my head. I Googled some pictures online of what people's hair looks like at this stage, and I had to Google black people because every picture's like of a white guy. So if you get close, you can see it's pretty sparse, but I guess this is how it's supposed to look. Can you see hair in there, Lay?
Yeah, actually, I see more shining this light on it than I did in the studio earlier.
So there's like a shallow area, obviously, but my hair, there used to be no hair here in this whole area at all. I'm a little bit nervous because today I had a photo shoot and I had to wear a headpiece. So I put this silk scarf on my head and I put the headpiece on because I can't wear wigs yet. And I have gigs tomorrow in Fort Lauderdale where I have to do shows. So I have this afro that I think I'm gonna wear because I can put it like lightly over my head. So I'm a little bit stressed about that, about what to do about it. Because I gotta work. I don't have to wear wigs. I could find more creative alternatives, but this is where I am. Let's get a 360, if you could, Lay. So this is my head, and you can see on the crown, there's still some scabbing. Do you see the scabs there, Lay? I used the silicone pad. I showed you guys the other night. I used the silicone pad to get the scabs off. Because it said I should have them done by day 14. So I just gently, I wasn't picking, I was just gently massaging with my fingers and then with the silicone. And I'm not discouraged, but I just want results. Dr. Drummond gave me this. It is a hair regrowth serum, peptide complex, red clover, and panthenol. I use it twice a day. And I also ordered some Hims, which is just finasteride and minoxidil. Because I didn't want to do the oral option because it apparently gives you erectile dysfunction, and I need that meat. Sorry, Andy, don't put that in there. Or do, we'll see. Anyway, this is day 15. My head is so tender, and it still feels numb in certain places. Like my head, it doesn't feel like my head. Like my head just doesn't feel like my head. My sensation is not back to normal. So that's where I am on day 15. Okay, so because of my hair transplant, I've been very careful going forward. And I think this is just part of my life now. So whenever I put on a hat, first I put down a silk bonnet or a silk scarf. So even with wigs, the other day I did a gig and I'm wearing an afro and I had put down the silk bonnet and then I put down a do-rag on top of the silk bonnet and then I put the fro on top of that, which didn't help with sweating, but it helped with my head getting friction from the wig. And I actually think that for like a year, I'm just gonna swear off lace fronts. I'm just gonna be hard front wigs, bangs, fros, there. So this is like the kind of care that I'm doing now. I'm gonna try to do this for as long as possible just to give my hair the best chance. And I'm about 16 days out now, and today's November 10th. So this is where we're at, y'all. As you can see, I mean, y'all, there was no hair. This whole area was hairless, and this part was really, really, I mean, crazy thin. And then of course the crown of my head. It feels like the ones on my temples just aren't taking. Like, am I crazy? So I got my temples done too. So this is where we are, about 16, 17-ish days out. My head doesn't feel normal yet. There's a lot of numbness still, and there's a lot of tenderness. So when something touches my head, I can feel that, but like it just doesn't feel how it used to feel. And I also just bought this really expensive red light therapy thing. So I'm going all in. I'm gonna be doing the microneedling, minoxidil topical, minoxidil oral, red light therapy, oil treatment, organic stuff, and I'm using like a shampoo that's supposed to stimulate hair growth. So between these 5 things, let's give it a shot. Okay, so now that you've seen it, this is me 21 days post-op. Bear in mind, I had no hair before, and this is where we are now. So this area is still kind of thin here. You can see all the scabs and stuff are gone. I've not had a haircut or any trimming at all since the 22nd. The donor site is still pretty tender, and the place where they implanted the hairs is actually still pretty numb. At this point in my mind, I kind of feel like, will my head ever feel normally? Like, well, this is how my head will feel forever. Like, it feels like my head will never feel normal again. But I haven't had any complaints. So that's where I am. Try to check in with me in about 6 months. I'm gonna do a 6-month checkup and then a 1-year checkup to see where I'm at. My goal is Oprah on the cover of that old magazine. You know the one I talk about hair? This one? That's the goal. So hopefully by this time next year, you won't be able to tell me from Oprah Winfrey.